Hello, everybody. Blue 38 here with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one. I have been waiting so long to play this game. Whatever years ago when it came out on PC, I wanted to play it really bad. And of course, I don't have a PC, so I can play it. And then I seen it finally came out for PS5 and also Ultra Deluxe Edition. And I was like, finally. And I've been waiting to play this. Finally, here it is. So, if you don't know anything about this game, it's a very comically narrative game where you'll see. I don't know really how to explain it. I'm sure you've seen some of this before. With that being said, let's get right to this. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I guess my name is Stanley. Hi.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was I, though? Was I really happy about that?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now, you don't have to do what the narrator tells you to do. That's one thing I know about this game. I guess I'll step out of my office, though. Hello? Anybody here? Who is in 429? Where have you gone?
All of his co-workers were gone.
They're gone.
What could it mean?
What
Stanley
could it
decided to
mean?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room, you say?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can't find a trace of my co-workers. Nice photo there. The window. Why is there nothing out? Why is outside nothing but white? Am I in heaven? Am I dead? You would think there you could open doors. Where has people gone? How did they just disappear all at once? Are they all sick? Are they dead? Is there a mystery? I see two doors.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know. You're telling me to go to the one on the left. Fine. For this one, we'll go to the left. Who did that? Why did my... Hello? Dark and ominous. Just the way I like it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Not a single
Feeling a wave
person.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How do you know what I'm gonna do? Look, maybe I want to read the whiteboard first. Meeting room. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. This something is too small. This box is too small. Weekly review. Does that say pranking floors meeting? Is this a prank? What to do about 427? Do it. Don't tell 432 about my meeting. About the meeting. What, are you gonna all, like, gossip about him? Alright, well, hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. What are dreams for the future? Nature, success, lunch, plant life. I was reading that, but thanks. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less, do unbelievable, amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception. And don't worry about reading this because there's a coach that's operating this by himself. So we'll just go out the door. Broom room closet. Oh, a door I can open.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But what if there is something in here that you're not telling me about?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Are you sure?
No reason to still be here.
Okay. Now, I think what I'll do is I'm going to do a walk. I'm going to do, my regular series on this of doing everything the narrator wants me to do, because apparently I'm his robot and I have no decision making or life of my own.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But what if I want to go downstairs, huh? What about that? Well, do what he says the first time. What if I want to go in here? Huh? I want to go in here. Why is it all red? What is this? Executive bathrooms. Well, the mirror is broken, or Stanley doesn't have a I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. I like how shiny the toilet is. Like, oh. Who is the narrator? Let me in.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Well, it's not so secret anymore.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I couldn't have known that. Nobody told me it was 2845, right? 2, 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Yet incredibly, by simply
That's
pushing
what you
random
think,
buttons on the
narrator.
keyboard, Stanley happened to input the correct code
What?
by sheer luck.
Yes,
Amazing.
that's
He
what it
stepped into
was.
the newly opened passageway.
I guess I'll step into the newly open passageway, because that's what the narrator wants me to do. Stanley has no life. I have no life. Why is this so scary? Where are we going? Where are we
Descending
going?
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I feel a bit
It was a stirring
peculiar.
of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I'm sure. Excuse me? So,
Stanley
what?
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, of course there's a mind control facility at my job. If this is a job. You've been mind controlling me. If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Oh, wait a minute. Escape. That just happens to be there. Mind control facility or escape? I'm thinking we're gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, really? You think so? What makes you think so?
The door
How do you
behind him was
know?
not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on
You
track.
can talk all you want and try to control me, buddy, but I've got a mind of
Stanley
my...
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Exactly.
And willingly confront his death.
You don't know that. Okay, that is a bit scary and looming, I will admit. Wait a minute here. Well, Geronimo! I don't know. Here we go. Splat? No, I'm alive.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley
Really?
can't see the
You don't know my life.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No!
Farewell, Stanley, cried
Whoa.
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Who are you? I am alive, so you were both wrong. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens. Can Stanley jump? Is that...
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
It's a good question, but really, who are you? And am I really alive if I'm just doing the same thing day after day, doing what somebody else is telling me to do? Is that really living? And again, who are you? Why is there a narrator on top of a narrator talking for the... You get what I'm saying. So
When
here we...
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead?
I told you. I just said
start?
that. I was dead. Because I'm doing everything that you guys tell me to. No brain or decision making or originality of my own. I'm just pushing a button because you told me to push a button. Office computers. Someone needs playing solitaire. Oh! Corridor. The pacing of the opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. This is like patch notes, but different. Okay. Button sounds. So these are the credits. What's over here? What secrets do you hold for me, mysterious? What have we found here? Underground. Which is where I just came from. Narration outtakes.
When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of
Now
the
look
facility
closely, Stanley.
to end this.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect
Yes.
example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design.
Excuse
Because
me?
You being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy
Where
on you.
were all of his codes?
Who do you think you are,
Oh,
mysterious
They're
narrator?
throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you?
No, not in the slightest. Make fun of me, will ya? Call me lifeless, will you? I got a thing or two about a thing or two, and I'm gonna show it to you somehow. I don't know how, I don't know where, and I know what. What is this? Countdown desk. Countdown to what? One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Well, now you just gave away something. Freedom ending. These are like spoilers. They put spoilers in the game. This is crazy. What is this? More spoilers? The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Resume the game. Options. Return to menu. They've thought of everything. Sending levers. These levers were originally part of the sending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. That would be kind of cool for some reason. I have no idea why. Alright. So... the apartment timer. The office. Is this a model of my desk? Indeed it is. Over and over again it is. What kind of hell is this?
Oh,
What are you laughing
look
at?
these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
You can't jump. I just got a trophy. It's your first trophy. Yeah, I got a trophy for getting a trophy. I like it. Okay, so why do I feel trapped? There's no way out of here? There's gotta be a way out of here. Why is it so quiet? Where is the narrator now? Where are you, narrator? Come on now. The office. Warzone. Early in development was designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become okay. This is like cool and all, but what is this, Tron? I want out of here. I'm trapped in a hell. Is this what trapped in development hell feels like? Because it kind of feels like it to me. Did that change? No. I'm trapped in development hell. Oh, it's oh no. Okay. All right. This. Okay. I see what you did here. You gave me a false sense of security only to put me in this kind of hell where I'm stuck. I see where you're going with this. I see what's going on. I see right through you, narrators. I just don't see a way out yet. Oh, so now you're... Is this every move I've made? Disobey. First choice, obey. Too confusing ending. Yeah, you definitely succeeded in that. Is this the end? What is this? trailers. We ran for a major... I don't... I mean, it's all cool, but I'm trapped in hell here. What about... Okay, maybe here. No, I've already been here. I did that before.
Can you see how much they need one another?
Yes, I see.
No, perhaps not.
No?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I see.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Tell me how.
PlayStation. There's no other way.
I'm not turning off my
As long
PlayStation.
as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Crunch. Turn off your PlayStation. You're gonna... Clever. Clever. But who was actually gonna do that? I mean... And here we are again. Alright. So we've done that. I guess that could be considered one ending, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know, getting kind of tired of you, Mr. Mysterious Narrator. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna do the opposite.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, no, I
This was
didn't.
not the correct way to the meeting room.
You
and Stanley
think?
knew it perfectly well.
I-
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps, but probably not.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Did I, though? Coffee nut.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Hey, listen, buddy. I do what I do, man.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Is that
At
so?
last, he'd had enough of the amazing
Hey,
room.
let me back
Took the
in.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
No. I don't want to take that door on the left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Really? Because I have a mind of my own, thank you. What is this place? Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause... I'm going to do exactly what this tells me not to do. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Okay, so if it causes death, if you jump off the cargo lift while it's in motion, then how is there a $5,000 penalty if you're dead?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Have
not
we?
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about... What? Really?
Yes.
Right in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
And
you
then,
that
yes, I
convinced
do.
that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to
No,
show you
no,
something beautiful.
I don't even know you,
Let me prove
sir.
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
I'll give you a chance. What are you gonna do? What's your plan? What possibly could you do to prove to me a narrator, which I don't even think is human? How are you gonna prove it to me? You shut up after that, so I don't even think you. You're just gonna stop talking. Do not stand on this side of the fence, but I want to.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay,
Stanley walked through the red door.
but I like blue, so I'm sorry,
Perhaps you
buddy.
misunderstood.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'll walk through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley does not want to walk through the red door. Open up. Let me in. I'm just gonna walk through here
All
then.
right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You
I
want to
will.
know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this
Yes,
road you've
yes I
chosen? Well,
do.
don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Hey, don't get
Broken rooms,
snippy with
exposed
me,
developer
pal.
textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it worth
beautiful.
ruining the entire story I'd
It's
written out
absolutely-
specifically for you?
Okay
Look,
then,
I put a lot
you.
of time into that because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
I will definitely
There
give
we
you
go.
some
A
feedback.
third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where
Okay.
we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? You're still telling me what to do. So I'm gonna go to the one on the left.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
A new
Would you
version
say
of
that the
what?
game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay. Please rate your experience. It doesn't say what is what. I'm assuming 1 is for poor and 5 is for good.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yes, a
That's not even
1.
helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
All right, hold on. Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Nils first. What am I? Where am I? I can't read that. Narrator. So what do you want me to do? Huh? You were objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. Why not ask some friends for help? Error. Friends list empty. You're saying I have no friends. This is you. Now, listen here, buddy. I reserve the right to take punishment
would
like
you
that.
say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? You said I had no friends, so again...
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Do
and now
you?
would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
But...
In this game, the baby
What
crawls
the-
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a
Oh
very
my
meaningful
God.
game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Oh
But of
yeah,
course,
they'll
the
love
message of
this.
the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure
4
it's effective?
hours?
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh my god. I don't want the baby to burn. Oh no. No. I'm stuck. Is there... Now wait a minute. Wait just a minute. You're controlling me by doing this. You know what? I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Bye.
Heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Purely to
Because it's
spite
the latter, I don't know
you.
what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Okay.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your
You're
input
welcome.
was extremely valuable.
I'm sure
hey,
it
Since my
was.
game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. What are you gonna have to be trying to control me with?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
This is
It
Firewatch!
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted
Creep
erotic
tower.
purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So
Yes.
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come,
It even
let's venture
says
out there and see what else
Firewatches.
is out there.
This is from I haven't played this game yet, but I've seen it. This is Firewatch. Oh goodness. 1 second. Whoa, okay, hold on here. Hold the phone. Alright, so you're giving me one direction to go.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? This is freaking cool.
It is. It's an open world game.
It
Good God,
is.
quickly, block it off.
Oh, this is...
Goodness, Stanley, what a close call.
What about over here?
That thing, that big open just wandering around.
You
no right or
controlled
wrong
where I
directions,
can
no
and
path to
can't
follow. You
go.
can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
I
game.
know.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What? Ah!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm sure you will.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think
Sports
it's
ball?
sports ball. Oh, what
What
fun.
is sports
We shall
ball?
run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Rocket
I think
League!
surely we must. Here's the ball.
I thought this looked familiar. It's Rocket League. Oh my goodness, copyrights. This is hilarious.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Are you
Is it
doing
better
it?
than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yeah, actually, it's
Stanley,
pretty damn cool.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
This is
Stanley, I'm like a
crazy.
child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Oh goodness.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
I
Is this a
am.
real video game?
Yes, it actually really is in real life.
It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game.
Hey, now
and what
listen
I
here.
say
No,
goes.
this is my
You
game.
get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So
Okay.
goodbye, Stanley.
Goodbye,
I'm leaving.
creepy
See how you
narrator.
like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll enjoy it as much.
Oh, I'll love it.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something.
Oh,
After
yeah.
all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Take care, creepy narrator. That's also funny. But I also happen to know this. When I made a goal, the balls went down in a hole, which is weird.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Doing whatever I feel like I can do.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley,
What? And why is that you can't follow me down here, narrator? Whoa, I'm going deeper. That's a deep dive, boys and girls. Let me, Alright, I do need to get to a spot here. Somehow. And, stop it, because... Oh, look, a light at the end of the tunnel. What could that be? Hey, look, my office somehow. Or somebody creepily watching my office. That's not the light.
I wonder what he found.
I wonder
If what he
what...
wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps
Oh,
he's gotten it.
Oh,
Down in wherever he is right now.
where am
I wonder
I?
if he's happy with his choice.
Yeah.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Oh,
He
really?
needs me.
I don't
Someone
need...
who will wrap everything up at the end to
You-
make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
I don't
That's
need...
who I am.
I don't
That's
need
what
it.
I mean to the story. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Oh, I'm sure you
Once
will.
this ends,
Yeah.
after all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Uh-huh.
The end will be here soon.
Uh-huh.
Very soon.
Uh-huh.
I can wait.
Okay, I can wait too. I got all day. Not really, but I do. So, gonna... Alright, actually I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I cannot wait to play more of this for you guys. I've been wanting to play this. I love it already. The narration in this game is just phenomenal. I love arguing with a mysterious, creepy narrator, which we know nothing about except for that he likes to control me. You know, that's not going to go very far with him, but we'll see. But thank you guys all for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please, like the narrator tries to do with me and tells me what to do, please smash that like button. Like, comment, and, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. Or don't! I'm not going to be the one that tells you what to do. Like this guy's trying to tell me what to do. Oh no, not me. I'm not that guy. Or am I? Anyway, we will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I am outie. Bye-bye!